So I guess they had some other guys delivering some used cooking oil. And this happened yesterday. See all the new gravel here? They overflowed it, and then it started backflowing. And this whole area was completely flooded. That's all used cooking oil that just flooded this whole area so much that they had to put down a bunch more gravel all over this entire area. I thought we were bad, but like, and I guess it went on both sides of the trailer. And it was so funny because there's just like half of their trailer went all over the ground here, right? Like half of it. And when the guy went to go unhook the hose at the back of his trailer, you know, where we offload, see that hose right there? The guy here that works here was just telling me this. He was laughing because after all of this mess and there's just used cooking oil everywhere, he went to go unhook and he put his little bucket right there. And Joel's like, what are you doing? Why do you care if that bucket's there? Did you not see the mess you made everywhere? So yeah, all of this new gravel. And I guess one of the guys, I don't know where it is, but he was trying to cut a zip tie or something with his pocket knife. And he ended up stabbing himself in the hand and had to go to the emergency room and get stitches. And like, it was just a hot mess. And I said, I've been carrying a pocket knife since I was 9 years old, and I have never once stabbed myself in the hand. Never. I don't know. Apparently there was a bunch of blood around here somewhere. I don't see it now. It must have just faded into the ground. This is from yesterday. So anyways, he was telling me the stories about all of the craziness that happened. And I told him, I said, you should tell him that you got a female driver that doesn't have any of these issues. I mean, I do have issues. Like this trailer, I'm supposed to drop it off at the one customer. But we got one marker light out. We got another marker light out. And I'm very low on hub oil on this one and that one. But I can't get the cap off because it's too dry rotted. And when I was trying to pry it off, it kept cracking and breaking, and I'm like, well, sure, I can get it off, but I won't be able to get it back on, and then I won't have any. And then once I got here, I always kind of walk around and I'm always looking at my trailer when I'm hooking stuff up. Oh, look, I've got 2 bald spots. That goes down to the metal. That goes down to the wires. I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm like, oh, that must have happened when I got to this customer that I picked this trailer up at. They told me, by the way, your tires wouldn't turn yesterday. Like the one set of tires wouldn't turn. And I'm like, okay. He said, but then the other yard jockey moved it and they were turning just fine. So I'm assuming that the first yard jockey just dragged them until they were bald and have metal sticking out. So when I hooked up to it, I backed up a foot and went forward, and I had my flashlight out, and all my tires were turning just fine, but I couldn't see those bald spots, I'm assuming, because they were on the bottom. So once I got here, I texted my dispatcher. I'm like, hey, I can't take this back to the customer because this thing needs a lot of work. Between the hub oil, the 2 tires need replaced, and 2 marker lights, I'm a hot mess, and I just really hope that I don't run into any DOT officers on my way back. But I have it in a text message that I'm taking it back to the yard for repairs. So hopefully they'll love me. Anyways, have a good one, y'all. Hopefully this is the last cold weather we have to deal with. It's like 5 degrees. So happy Wednesday.